The Earth holds secrets deep within its crust, in forgotten corners. Serpent's Tooth Canyon is one such place. For centuries, it has guarded its mysteries. Few have dared to venture near. Its towering cliffs inspire awe, they also inspire a primal fear. The air there feels different, heavy, expectant, as if the very stones are watching, waiting for something to break the silence. Local legends speak of the canyon. They call it a place of no return. Stories are whispered in hushed tones, tales of strange lights, unexplained disappearances, and sounds that echo in the dead of night. The call of Serpent's Tooth Canyon was too strong to ignore. A mission was planned. What would they find in this legendary, feared abyss? The answer would soon begin to unfurl. The drone was a marvel of engineering, small yet incredibly robust, equipped with high-resolution cameras, sensitive audio recorders, and an array of sensors. Its mission, to penetrate Serpent's Tooth, to chart its treacherous winding path, and to report back its findings. The operators watched their screens intently. The initial telemetry was good. The drone responded perfectly. The canyon mouth loomed on the monitors, a dark, jagged gash in the earth. It seemed to beckon the drone inwards, towards its shadowed heart. The terrain surrounding Serpent's Tooth was unforgiving. The journey had truly begun. The drone slipped past the threshold into the canyon proper. Sunlight struggled to penetrate the depths, leaving much in perpetual twilight. The rock walls soared upwards, sheer and imposing. They were strewn with colors, reds, ochres, deep purples, a geological tapestry woven over eons. The drone navigated narrow passages, twisting and turning with the canyon's flow. Each bend promised new vistas, and perhaps new dangers. An eerie silence filled the airwaves, broken only by the drone's own hum. The operators felt a growing sense of isolation. The drone sensors picked up faint magnetic anomalies. The journey continued for what felt like an eternity. Suddenly, the canyon opened into a vast hidden chamber, almost a subterranean cavern, but open to the sky far above, as if a colossal dome had collapsed. The drone hovered. Its camera panned slowly, taking in the breathtaking yet unsettling scene. The light here was different, diffused, eerie. It cast long, dancing shadows across the chamber floor. And then the camera focused on something at the chamber center. Something that did not belong. It was a structure, or rather, the remains of one, unlike any known geological formation. It was too regular, too symmetrical. Its lines were clean, purposeful, yet it was clearly ancient, covered in centuries of dust and rockfall, but undeniably artificial. The operators gasped, their voices a mixture of disbelief and excitement. This was beyond their wildest expectations. The discovery sent shockwaves through the small team. This was not a geological survey anymore. This was archaeology, or perhaps something far stranger. The symbol, it haunted their thoughts. Its alien geometry seemed to defy understanding, yet it felt ancient. Terribly ancient. Older than any known civilization. The team leader frantically searched historical archives, cross-referencing local indigenous legends that spoke of sky gods and star beings who descended in fiery chariots. The description of the structure in the legend bore an uncanny resemblance to what the drone had just revealed. The implications were staggering. The canyon was yielding its secrets, and they were more terrifying than anyone could have imagined. The drone continued its reconnaissance, its lights cutting through the gloom. It focused on the strange dark stone of the structure. The material was unlike anything the geologists on the team had ever seen. It was not obsidian, nor basalt. Its surface seemed to absorb light, making it incredibly difficult to illuminate properly. It possessed a texture that was almost organic, yet it was as hard as diamond. The sensors registered unusual energy signatures emanating from it, faint but persistent. As the drone flew closer to one of the massive blocks, a section of the surface seemed to ripple, almost like liquid. For a fraction of a second, the image flickered. The operators replayed the footage, slowing it down frame by frame. There it was, a subtle, almost imperceptible distortion, as if the stone itself was not entirely solid, or perhaps responding to the drone's presence. This was beyond unsettling. It defied the known laws of physics. This structure was not just old. It was alien. The canyon's secret was far darker than a lost tribe. The initial classified reports of the discovery leaked, as such things often do. At first, disbelief. Then a torrent of speculation. The images, though blurry and taken from a distance, were undeniable. Something extraordinary lay hidden in Serpent's Tooth Canyon. Governments scrambled. Scientists clamored for information. The world, accustomed to the mundane, was suddenly faced with the profound. The existence of this structure and its apparent non-human origin, it challenged everything. Our understanding of history. Our place in the cosmos. Were we alone? The answer, it seemed, was a resounding no. And perhaps we never had been. The implications for religion, philosophy, and science were monumental. The Serpent's Tooth Canyon was immediately cordoned off, a restricted zone under heavy military guard. No one was allowed in or out. The original drone team was debriefed and sworn to secrecy. But the genie was out of the bottle. The world knew something was there. The discovery acted as a catalyst, uniting humanity in a shared sense of awe and a shared sense of vulnerability. The world now looks towards Serpent's Tooth Canyon not just as a geographical feature, but as a focal point, a symbol of the unknown. The structure within remains a profound enigma. Teams of experts under strict secrecy are attempting to study it remotely. Further drone missions are planned, more sophisticated, more daring. But the risks are immense. The structure seems to react to proximity. Its energy signatures fluctuate, as if it is aware, and perhaps displeased. The ancient legends are being re-examined with a new, chilling perspective. Were the sky gods visitors, or conquerors? Was the serpent god a protector, or a jailer? The symbol found on the structure has become an obsession for linguists, cryptographers, and mystics. It appears in no known human record. Yet its patterns evoke a sense of deep, primal recognition, as if it speaks to a part of our consciousness long dormant. A forgotten memory. The implications for humanity's future are vast. Do we attempt to communicate? Do we try to understand its technology? Or do we leave it undisturbed, a silent monument to a power beyond our comprehension? The debate rages in secret corridors of power and in public forums. The discovery has forced us to confront our limitations, our ignorance, and the possibility that we are not the masters of our own planet. Perhaps we are merely tenants in a very old, very strange house. Serpent's Tooth Canyon continues to guard its secrets. The chilling discovery made on June 3, 2025, was only the beginning. It opened a door to a reality far more complex and potentially far more dangerous than we ever knew. The canyon watches and waits. And the world now waits with it for the next chapter in a story that began long before us. A story whose ending is yet to be written.